I'm Monica Villa, and I'm going to be giving an expository speech on the Elephant Man. A couple days ago, I woke up with a growth on my face. It was irritated and painful, and even noticeable. It was a pimple. But imagine that pimple continuously growing and increasing in pain every day. Imagine it becoming life-threatening. That's what Proteus syndrome can feel like, and that's what the Elephant Man had to experience. According to Genetics Home Reference, on June 23, 2020, they make known on the website that the Proteus syndrome affects less than 1 out of 1 million people worldwide, and there's only been a few hundred cases recorded in medical literature. So today, we're going to learn about the Elephant Man, and we'll be discussing who the Elephant Man is, what Proteus syndrome is, and its treatments. So first, let's talk about who is the Elephant Man. I can give you some background on Joseph Carey Merrick, who's better known as the Elephant Man. On August 23, 2018, the Vintage News, Stephen Andrews, who's a freelance writer, makes known that Joseph Carey Merrick was born on August 5, 1862. He was born a healthy baby boy, yet at the age of 2 years old, he started to develop swelling on his upper lip and various growths throughout his body, and his skin started to thicken. Here's a picture of Joseph Carey Merrick. As a baby, you can see that he was born a healthy baby boy. Yet how exactly did he acquire this name, the Elephant Man? In 2019, the medium Libby Jane Charleston, a well-known columnist, said that Joseph Carey Merrick said how he developed these deformities, was when his mother fell under the feet of an elephant when she was pregnant with him. That might not be exactly why he has these deformities, but that's what he said throughout growing up. When his father remarried, Joseph Carey Merrick moved out at 17 years old with his uncle because he felt like the new family was treating him poorly. He worked at the Leicester workhouse, yet had to quit because it was very brutal on his body. So he went to get a job at the Freak Show, which was known like a circus, where he was promoted as half man, half elephant because of his deformities, where people paid money to go see him. This is a picture of Joseph Carey Merrick in 1889. You can see that he has skull growth, scoliosis, and his left arm was bigger than his right. So now that we know some background on who the Elephant Man was, let's go into the Proteus syndrome. So what exactly is the Proteus syndrome? In June of 2020, Genetics Home Reference gives information from the government saying that this is a rare condition characterized by the overgrowth of bones, skin, and tissues. And it develops within 6 to 18 months. But what exactly causes this syndrome? The mutation of the AKT1 gene causes the syndrome. It's when the cells are disrupted and cannot divide nor grow properly. They divide and grow abnormally. So now that we have a better understanding of this syndrome, let's see how it can be treated. So although there are no cures for the Proteus syndrome, there are treatments. In 2018, the National Organization of Rare Disorders, National Home Genome Research Institute adds that there are orthopedic procedures that are necessary when having this syndrome that has to control the rapid growth. And within this syndrome, there are various complications that one can go through, even before and after surgery. January 2020, Very Well Health explains that a patient can go through neurological disorders, vision loss, their organs have to be monitored ever so often, and they experience blood clots. Radiological Society of North America Journal, Radiographics, in 2014, says that the life expectancy is about 9 months to 29 years old. Joseph Merrick died on April 11th, 1890. He was only 27 years old. So today we learned about the Elephant Man. We talked about the Elephant Man, what the Proteus syndrome is, and its treatments. If there is a syndrome that affects less than 1 out of 1 million people worldwide, it's important to spread the word and educate others so that they can have the correct treatment to manage it. And according to this statistic, there are about 320 people in the US alone that can be suffering from this syndrome. I only had a small deformity on my face, and it went away in a couple of days. His syndrome affected him socially and physically. My little deformity will go away and is nothing compared to what Joseph Merrick had to go through. This man only lived to be 27 years old. And his story lives on to provide perspective and compassion amongst the world. Thank you.